So I'm out this morning and it's been beautiful again. The sun is out, hidden behind the snow clouds, but it is out. It is very nice today. I didn't come out here this morning to do a live streaming, actually. I came out to walk the dogs, but that's as it is. I came out to record the video about, the explainer video, the one about why the videos in season 1 and season 2 of the build are the way they are. The Telegram, how long it's going to be. It's probably only about 3 minutes or something, maybe less. It's a very short video, just quick explain, and it'll give clarity to everybody, so you know why the videos are the way they're kind of the way they were, which is not really for YouTube. Yeah, it'll be great. Other than that, it's a beautiful day out today. The sun is out, the blue sky is blue, everything's captured gloriously on the telephone. But now I've been out recording this video, although it's very beautiful here. So a quick fix today. I hope that it's going to be a simple power failure. One of the power cords has gone, I think. So get that on, get the water back on. I'm feeling a lot better, a lot healthier now, and whatever. I can now actually eat and stuff. And now anyway, and he's found a. Where does he find a bit of bone up here? Like, where did that come from, eh? Where did you find a bit of bone from, eh? Up here. You see, he's grizzling away at it. Where did you find that from, huh? Where could you? I mean, how did a bit of bone get up here, eh? God knows. Now, it's very odd because he doesn't. Wolf dogs don't usually chew bones like that. They don't like. Well, it's not that they don't like chewing. They don't get pleasure from just chewing. They tend to only get the resources from the bone, the meat and whatever, and for the sake of chewing, the chewing motion. So very different. You coming or what? Are you going to sit there? No, he's coming. He's bringing it with him. He's bringing the bit of bone with him. Probably a bit of gristle or something. Have you got that in your gob? Or have you left it behind? No, he has got it. And he's growling with it. That's mine, my trophy. Whatever it is, it must be tasty because he's having a good go at it, isn't he? Yeah? But normally with bones, he wouldn't eat bones. Yesterday, neighbour fetched in a huge bag of meat scraps. So like skin from, I don't know what, cows, I think, pig skin, and meat and all stuff. And so I keep giving them that, and eating the way through this big bag of meat offcuts, which is very nice for them. But they seem to like the old meat offcuts. But they've been fed up with meat yesterday, and then I think they got fed up with it, and then they're like, no more meat. I can't eat it anymore. Went to his wolf dog. They went to the dry food. Eventually, it's like, I've had enough. I don't want any more fresh meat, which is odd for dogs, isn't it? The other one there, he'll eat it and 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 eat it all day and all night. The other one, wolf dog, not. Once he's had enough, that's it. He has some strange behaviours at times, and chewing the bones is not his thing. But he seems to have found this one now, and maybe it's more of a prize that he's found it. But where does the bone come from up here? Honestly, there's nobody here. Where the heck did he find a bone here? Unbelievable. Maybe it's a bit of human. Maybe it's the wife's ex. Who knows? But it's not my ex. But that's the way it is. Wow, I tell you what though, it's cold on the hands today out here. It is very cold on the hands. Ooh. So I'm heading back anyway. We've done our video. That'll be up on Thursday, 3 PM as usual. Every Thursday, 3 PM the video goes out. Either mine or one of the wife's. At least that's the plan anyway. So this week, quick rundown. We're doing this explainer video, which I've done today, which goes out on Thursday. Then another one of my wife's videos. Then the Chinese battery hack goes out. Then another one of my wife's videos. Then I don't know. We'll see what comes up. I was planning doing the 3 off-grid or 4 off-grid videos, and don't know. I'm not really keen. I don't really want to. I know there's sort of off-grid fans around who, you know, think it's some kind of great romantic thing, but to be honest, I don't want to promote off-grid living because it's not romantic at all, and it's bloody hard work, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody unless you're really prepared for it in a sort of warmer climate, maybe. But a cold climate, no thanks. It's not the romantic notion that people put out, especially YouTube channels that make out that we're doing off-grid. And a certain new person, I'm not mentioning any names, another YouTuber who says he's off-grid and really is not. Complete lies, and more lies. Stop lying. It's, you know, been there 2 minutes and making out that he's got this off-grid thing going and how great it is, and you know, load of old rubbish. Well, there you go. One of them things, isn't it? Sell your fantasy, but I regard it as entertainment and that stuff, not real life. And the one thing you get from me is real life. There's no shenanigans going on in the background. Like filming an off-grid video on his own in some hut, and yet the camera's moving about. Oh, how's that camera moving it about? They've got robots there. Oh, no, it's because they've got a camera crew there. That's why. So, but anyway, that's entertainment purposes only, I would say. Hello there. Nice. How you doing? Sweet view. It isn't it? It's a nice view. But it's cold out today. I was only out doing the video today, and I was doing the explainer video that I have to do. Hey, come on, we'll go this way. Go one more. Come on then. Come on, you two. Come on then. Come on then. We'll go this way. Come on then. He's found a bone. Look. Is this up north? Natalie Catherine. Up north. Up north. Well, it is northern Russia. North, what are we on? Where are we? We're in northeast, northwest Russia. Is that up north enough for you? This is from Russia. I'm just outside of St. Petersburg in Russia. And this is my forest where I live at the moment. Foresty land. So yeah, how's that? Is that a surprise? Top of the planet. So yeah, I'm an English guy. I live in Russia. I live in the forest, and this is my home territory. And I do these live streams in the morning and the evening time with the dogs. Do you live in a cabin in the woods? Cool. No, I don't live in a cabin in the woods. No, I don't. No, I don't. No. I don't get that romantic notion. I don't lie to my viewers. No, I don't. I do live partially off grid, but it's a full house. It's not partially off grid, as in we have electricity, full electricity. Now we didn't have for 7 years, but now we have full electricity. Every other system is off grid. Well, that's about as much off grid for me as I want. I don't want any more than that. I am building a new house. I'm building a new house in Staraya Russa, which is further north than here, a lot further north, 300 kilometers in fact. And again, another forest plot. And that is a solo build. If you look at the videos, you'll see what I'm doing up there. It's a very, very difficult solo build, frame house. And that's fully on grid as well. You know, old cabins, it had polystyrene roof. Now, how non-health and safety is that? Will look. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? I've been saying this, I've been going on about this for weeks, is that people in YouTube are selling this off-grid fantasy about how nice it is, and they've got, you know, they show a nice fire, open fire and a white rug in front of the fire. It's all romantic, and, you know, making love with the wife in front of the open fire, and it's all wine and candles and all that. But the reality is very different from that. Off-grid living it's a grind. It's a daily grind. It's daily you've not only got the fire that you keep going. We're on wood fire central heating. It's a big wood burner, but it is wood fired, and it does run out. You know, you only get about 6 hours out of a good wood burner, and then you've got all the smoke and ash and all the rest of it coming in. So it's really, yeah, you know, you've got it, smoke, ash, smoke, heavy lifting. You know, it just never stops. It's a complete bind. I'm not going to pretend any way that it's a nice life. It's not. The only reason we were off grid, we didn't choose that lifestyle. Basically, this area here, what looks beautiful forest, is not actually. It is forest, okay, it's the real trees and all that. But if you notice, they're all very thin trees. There's no big hunker chunk of trees here. And the reason they're like that is because this really is building plots. This area was designated to be buildings, and it was all cleared about 30 something years ago, and there was promised that there would be electric. When we bought our plot, they said there was going to be electric here within a year and all the rest of it. In fact, it turned out to be 7 years before we got full electric. We were on solar, we were on wind turbine, we were on generator a lot of the time, especially in winter, and it got to be a bind. And so we've got systems in the house designed for off-grid because we had no choice in the matter. But not you know, all young trees. Yeah, you can see them. Look, they're all young trees. They're nothing. There's the odd bigger one there, but nothing really. They're all. And this is going to disappear very, very soon. The pace of urbanisation here is coming in really fast. Up there's going to be a motorway. This is the last bit of forest really that's going to disappear very shortly. Birch trees, yeah. There's some birch, there's some aspen, there's some fir trees, pine trees, things like that. It's all going to be. But if you look where I'm moving to in Stara Russa, it's very, very, very different. Up there is a beautiful resort town, and where the plot I've bought up there is on the edge of a forest, except there's no other buildings going to go there, and it's got full infrastructure, full gas, water, central water, and all the rest of it. Everything's there perfectly ready for me. So that's how are you doing, false avatar? So there you go. Very, very different up there in Novgorod, or Stara Russa. Beautiful place to live. Can't wait to get up there, and we're just waiting for the snow to go before we go back to the build, really. And can't wait to show you the town up there this year. There's a lot of live streaming up there that I didn't do last year. Where have you got that from? Where has this come from? Is that a bit of human or what? Where did you get that from, eh? That's my wolf dog. He's mixed wolf and something, German Shepherd probably. And there it is, being wolfy. What have you got, Big Bone? Where did you find that, eh? It's doing great. Good to see some snow persons in Australia. How's Australia? So yeah, that's what I'm at. I was out this morning doing a short explainer video, and to anybody who comes to the channel who comes onto those season 1 or season 2 will think, well, these are very, very technical videos, not really story driven. And it's because they were designed for Telegram, not for YouTube. I converted them later, before I even had a YouTube channel basically. So I had to do that explainer video today, and that'll be out on Thursday. Where is this? It's a lot of snow. This is Russia. This is north. We're in northwest Russia, so just outside of St. Petersburg in Russia. What have you got? Eh? What have you got? What have you got? Where have you found that bone? Eh? Where have you found that from? I mean, there's nobody here in winter time. Where the heck's you got a bone from? Unbelievable. A big bone as well. Where have you got that from? I wonder if it's one that he's pulled from the house at some point and left on the road and then come back and found it in the winter. Who knows where bone come from up here. But anyway, yes, a lot of snow. There's been a lot of snow this year. Hopefully this is the last of it now. I'm hoping we're going to go into melt season. and what have you. Damn, satellite man interfering. Hope you're safe with everything going over there. There's no, we're safe here. I mean, yeah. Drone attacks from Ukraine to Russia are ongoing, still ongoing, but ineffective. We're here, not a single, I can tell you, regardless of what any newspaper might say, any media might say, not a single drone has landed on St. Petersburg. And they send 4 or 5 every day, so no. The anti-air defences here are superb, and they knock anything out of the sky. They don't come anywhere near us, really don't. I think there was a claim of we bombed St. Petersburg, an oil refinery in St. Petersburg had been blown up by Ukraine drone. In fact, it turned out to be about 600 kilometres off the coast. So, if that counts as St. Petersburg, God knows. But yeah, it was about 6. It might even be further than that. It was right on the tip of the bloody edge of the sea or something, way away from here. Hi again, how you doing, Jesse? Yeah, heard we sent you guys some paper ones to avoid that radar. Yeah, so paper ones to avoid they sent cardboard ones, I think. But anyway, none of it gets in St. Petersburg. But even so, it's not a laughing matter, really, is it? I mean, people are getting killed by these things on both sides, and it's a terrible thing that we have to live under such things these days. And I really hope this war's over and as quickly as possible. I thought we were getting a peace process. I thought, God, thank God it's going to be over. Everything's back to normal, but I'm afraid it's not looking good, is it, again? I think we could be going on for another year or so, maybe longer, but who knows? There was some news in the media about Zelensky and President Putin and President Trump having a trilateral meeting soon, the same within the next few weeks. If that happens, I think there could be that kind of stuff only happens when there's real progress, when there's real dialogue going on. So if that does happen, that's a big peace signal. It's like, woo, big fly pieces coming. So let's pray for that, well, not good, but you've got to laugh at something. Yeah, you've got to laugh. But it's not good. Yeah, it's terrible. In fact, a lot of innocent people being killed, a lot of people being maimed and wounded, soldiers come back traumatized, and maybe I'm a bit more aware of the horrors of war because I was a soldier for so many years, maybe that's something to do with it, but yeah, not good. Let's hope it's over and quickly as possible. No war anywhere. And it looks, I think the next big one is going to be Iran, isn't it? They're heading. What are you doing? Laying in the snow, chewing a bit of old bone that you found. You don't even like bones. Come on. He doesn't even chew bones. You take that home, drop it somewhere, and forget about it. And then the other dog will pick it up and start chewing on it. It's weird. Look up the Great War, Emu War. We fought our national bird, mate, and bloody lost twice. Great Emu War. So that's it anyway. So anyway, explain a video coming out Thursday. It's only a short one. I don't know how long it's going to be. I've recorded it, but how long it is actually, probably between a minute and 3 minutes or something. A very short explainer video. The next week, wife video's coming out again, much different. This one's we're actually on the build this time, but from her perspective, not mine. And then the week after that, Chinese battery hack. I keep going on about this one. I haven't made it yet, but I will do. Promise. I'm having issues around YouTube allowing me to do this, because if you bypass safety features on batteries, YouTube doesn't like it because they have a tendency to explode. But we'll see if I can get around it one way or other, and not show the exact what I'm doing, but close to, and explain it without showing the actual contacts that I'm changing. Enough to give you an idea how to do it, but not showing the exact thing. That way I might get away with it on YouTube. Blimey, it's cold out here today. But could have an ice cream out there outside. Do you know what they say? I'm not on VPN, by the way. Could have ice creams outside there. They say that you always know a Russian when you see him eating ice cream in the snow. It's it's true, you know. So, but anyway, it is getting cold. My fingers are starting to drop off now. And the only thing I would ask of the viewers, if you're watching this on live stream, is hey, I don't ask for donations and all that and nonsense. And please subscribe. I would ask you to share the channel. If you've got somebody who's interested in this kind of stuff, life here, then share the channel. That's all I ask. And be mighty grateful for you. If you don't share the channel, well, when I do catch up with you, you'll go to the gulag. Maybe the bears will get you. Got the sun on there. Sun's hazy behind the clouds, the snow clouds. Wonder if we're going to get another downfall. Come on, you. Fetching that bloody bone home. Where did you get that from? Are you in Russia? Yes, this is Russia. And it's very cold. My fingers are dropping off. This is Russia. This is my wolf dog. This is me. And I'm an Englishman. And you can see it in the channel if you have a look around. And but I'm sorry, you've missed my live stream. I'm going in, it's too cold, my fingers are dropping off, so. But you're welcome anyway. Hog Bafflesworth. So have a great day wherever you are in the world, people. And I'll see you in the next live stream. I'm gonna get my glove off, whenever that's gonna be. Come on then.